Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
There was no stiff
get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will have the football first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stonewall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and which style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Kramer. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella.
I saw it, team.
The first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
First down for the offense.
The Sun Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Moffitt. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. Third down coming. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hands to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
First and 20, we run, boys.
From the gun, they'll
First down.
impose their running game. Good, solid tackle. Here comes the offense on second down.
Second down, 22.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Lost a throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one.
Need a
as he
quarterback.
derails his receiver out of bounds.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to score it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Wang. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
There he goes. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that short completion now sets up a big third down here in the red zone for this team. They haven't scored yet. They're only trailing 7-0, and this is a big one. It's very, very hard to throw the football in this area. You get the feeling a critical third down now. They need something good to happen, putting a lot of trust in their quarterback to make the right decision and make the big play.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Slams it ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the...
And it's in for a touchdown. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To the ground with the back. Creates a little room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Finds his man. It's Moffitt. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rush is on him. He's got the back in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Sun Devils line it up with a first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it on first and goal. Relentless, tough running to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Looking downfield, it's Kramer. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll try the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He lost one down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first. You're down, obviously, at the half. You had a conversation. You got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Give to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. To the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
You can see the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. At the 20, he's got space. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your friends.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40. And it looked as if he might take it. All the way to the house, just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it first and 10 inside the 30. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Arizona State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling.
All right, defense, so y'all going to stop today?
And just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended?
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Now on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Kramer. Buying some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got him. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Turning it on. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. He got his hands on it.
Gotta get that, fellas. Gotta get that.
That would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Crosses the 30, he's going. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And midfield, he's got room. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This is why you recruit dudes, right? Quarterback distributes, get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and let him do his thing.
Dude makes quarterback look.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to throw. It's Kramer. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Kramer. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They get the W, and with that